Sup, everybody? It's your boy E.N.C here. But hold on, man. Oh shit. There you go. So everybody, it's your boy E.N.C here, back again with another review about and today's review, Shazam. All right. Remember, hold up, for I fix this shit. There you go. All right. Shazam review. I saw the movie yesterday. Fucking good ass movie, bro. Way 10 times better than Captain Marvel. And it's like it beats it in every way possible. Action was better, honestly. Comedy was obviously better. No political propaganda, no political shit at all. It was just a fun action comedy. This movie was fucking perfect, bro. Okay, like shit. Alright, first of all, Zachary Levi killed it as Shazam. Okay, he fucking nailed it as Shazam, bro. It's like, oh my fucking god. Alright. And the dude who's playing Billy Batson, shout out to that dude. That dude's good as well. And also the dude who's his friend, who's also his friend as well. Bro, this movie is fucking good. Okay, let's get into details. All right. As we all know, Billy Batson, kid who is an orphan, a foster kid running from foster home to foster home. He's trying to look for his mother and shit. And in the beginning of the movie, you got this dude, Dr. Savannah. Okay, when he was a kid, and the wizard Shazam brought him to the lair, brought him to the cave, telling him about I'm looking for a champion worthy of my power. Alright, but you must pass this test. You must resist the eye. And Savannah goes tries to touch the eye, and Shazam's like, you will never be worthy. Get out of my lair. That's basically what he does. Alright? And you got the 7 deadly sins going in Savannah's head, trying to tell Shazam, saying, we're gonna get out of here one way or another, whether you like it or not. And he says, find me a champion worthy, no matter how long it takes. And later on, Savannah's back in the car with his dad and his brother. He's getting into a car crash, and his dad's like, you little shit. And because he can't walk anymore. And years later on, you got Billy Batson, who called the police about some kind of robbery in some store, tricks them, closes down the door, goes into police car. I thought he was gonna steal the police car from the look of the trailers, but it wasn't. He was just going into the computer trying to still look for his mother, typing Batson, and he finds a home, but it wasn't her. It opens the door, and it was some black lady. Okay, it was just some black lady, and that makes some shit work. He's like, sorry to waste your time. Turns behind him, and it's the police. Hey, man. And the police officer's like, hey, you got my lunch? Oh my god. Like, that was so fucking funny. And then you got him with that counselor lady talking about his foster parents, soon to be foster parents, talking about how they want to take him in and bring him home. And soon gives them a chance. He's brought to the foster home. Sees the other foster kids, and it's like, and I'm going to get to them later on in the stream. But still, but these kids are hilarious. The child actors are all fucking great. Okay, like all of them. Like they're all fucking great. Especially the little black girl. She was just adorable. Okay, she was fucking cute and adorable, bro. Like, oh my god, and she was fucking like, she was one of the biggest comic reliefs in this fucking film. Okay, like it's like, and she was just a lovable girl. Okay, like she was just a lovable girl. She just wanted to hug everybody who was new to their family. And like he just tried to hug Billy for the first time. Billy's not used to it, so he's like, okay. But still, it's fucking hilarious though. Like he is just so fucking It's like, bruh, this film is just so fucking funny. And he goes upstairs, meets his friend. He's wearing I'm pretty sure he's wearing a Batman shirt, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's wearing a Batman shirt. And then he's showing him, and he's showing Billy all of his stuff. So he's showing a batarang, a bullet shot by a criminal at Superman, and also you got this. Also, I just want to mention this. People want to say Henry Cavill's out. No, he's not. I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying he is, but at the same time, when he opened the drawer, I saw a picture. There was a newspaper picture of Superman, and obviously it was Henry Cavill. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, just want to point that out. All right, and even though he had a fake batarang, it was just a replica, but it was still sharp as heck, though. It was still sharp as heck. All right, and it's like, but later on that night, they're just trying to go. Well, the next day after school, they go to school, and his friend and his brother's basically still asking, "What power would you have? Flight or invisibility?" He's like, and people choose flight. You know why? So they can walk away from this conversation. No, because heroes fly. And then Billy Batten's like, "I'm out." Sorry, bro. Still ain't used to it. All right, and also I just want to point this out. Billy Batson did something shady in this. Did something shady, and when they first got into school, the little black girl, who hugged him like, "Hey, we don't have to do it. We're family now." Well, no, we don't have to. You don't have to hug me every time. We're not really family. I'm like, but what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I just wanted to go over there and cuss him out. Like, what the hell, bro? She's just trying to be nice to you. Okay, she just wants to be your little sister. Okay, like she ain't trying to hurt you. She ain't trying to bother you. Okay, I get you're not used to this shit, but come on, bro. Don't be a dick. All right, like Jesus fucking Christ, bro. All right, but later on, after school's over, these two punks hit Billy's brother. Hit Billy's brother with a car. The cripple. They hit a disabled kid with their car blatantly. Like, what the fuck? And then they start kicking and beating him up. It's like, bro, what the hell is wrong here? And then Billy Batson grabs his brother's crutch and just oh, sorry about that. And then he gets to get out of there quick as possible, goes all the way to the train station, into the subway, and we all know what happens there. The shit starts getting odd, and he's like, "What's going on?" And the wizard's like, "Billy Batson." Well, he didn't say it like that. There's not like in the trailer. I just say like, "Billy Batson, I choose you as champion." Like, bruh, I am so fucking done. Goes into the lair, and he just obviously explains to him why I need you here, and explains to Billy who he is, and also I don't know how a lot of people miss this part throughout reviews and reactions, right? There's a lot of people who saw the movie. They're saying there's no Black Adam tease, there's no Black Adam cameo from The Rock. There was, okay, like they're blinking. I don't know how people missed this, but there was a Black Adam cameo. Okay, like there was a Black Adam reference, tease, and everything. Okay, like when the wizard Shazam was showing him the past about the first champion, him and the past wizards have chosen the first champion. He betrayed them. Okay, it was like that was full out Black Adam. The first champion, he betrayed them. He failed them. That was Black Adam, and you can even tell that was The Rock. Like you can tell that was The Rock. Okay, you can even tell by his chin structure that was The Rock. Okay, come on, let's keep the fuck real. So you people who are wondering who is that who was that first champion? We're wondering who's that first champion. The wizard Shazam was showing him that was Black Adam. Alright, I'm not sure when we're gonna see Black Adam, but I know we're just gonna get a movie soon about. I heard that Hawkman and Adam Basher are supposed to be in there, so it's gonna be fucking good, bro. It's gonna be fucking good, hopefully. But still, bro. Later on, and then he tells Billy, "Look, I'm about to die, and these 7 deadly sins are out of control. You got Dr. Savannah with the eye. I need you to take my power." Alright, just tells him to grab the staff. He's like, and Billy's like, "But I don't know your name, sir." Shazam. You serious? And Wizard's like, say it, okay. Just grabs his dad and he's like, Shazam, pow! And then he turns into a full grown ass adult. Okay, and he tries to, and he just explains to him, okay, look, how do I get out of here? And he just goes straight back into the subway, and it's like he's like in this, he's just like in his full grown adult body in the cost, in the suit, in the red suit and cape, and he's like, and this one dude was like, hey man, shout outs to you for wearing that shit in the subway, and he's like, he doesn't even know what the hell's going on. He's like, okay, I'm a grown ass man. What do I do? And he just and the rest of this family is like wondering where he is right now. Like, where is Billy? All right, and then later on, he goes. Later on, makes it back to the hills. He said he wrote something on a notebook. And he just says, "Don't scream, don't scream." Man, and his brother screams like, Victor, no, it's me, Billy, it's Billy. He said, look, you asked me if later on what power I choose, and look what you got. And he told him, meet me outside right now. And he forces, and he's threatening to call the police right now. And he's like, no. Please, I lied. Okay, I have your bullet. I stole your bullet because he said his bullet. His brother said the bullet was worth $200. Was worth like what, $700. Word of advice, you might not want to say that. Okay, like that's saying, really $700. You might not want to say that. But still, bro, he just said he's out there in the sewer. He's like, oh, stupid adult hands, but you saw it. All right, and he's just trying to show it. And I like how the lightning bolt is just like moving like energy. Like I didn't notice it in the film, notice it in the trailer, but you can tell in the freaking movie that the energy in his boat was just moving around. And his friend's like, and then they try to test his power. It's like, oh wait, let's test you can fly. And then later, it tries to jump off the car and it's like, did you believe? Yeah. Oh my god. And then he tries to shoot invisibility, and he's like, oh my god, where you go? I'm right here, you can see me? Where are you? I can hear you, but I can't see. He's like, I'm invisible. And then you got a couple of punks on the other side. He's like, hey, nice costume, dipshit. And then his brother's like, you out there, man, I'm fooling you, man. And Billy's like, hey yo, I will come over there and beat you. Lightning bolts. Like, bro. And then they see later on they see some lady getting mugged. And Shazam's like just like elbows him and some shit. But still, or tackles him, But still. And the lady's like, I already maced him. And then, that's a nice nice. That's a nice idea. This is old lady. He's like, woman who's the same age as me. But around, and it just gets a little off. It just gets so fucking awkward for him. And then he just grabs him, like, hey, that's enough of you. And then the lady just gives him $71, and his brother is like, his name is Mr. Thundercrack. What? Thundercrack? Really? Thundercrack? Damn. I'm like, I get it. You can't name him Captain. I know you can't call him Captain Marvel just because of the lawsuits and shit, but just call him Captain Thunder at least. At least just call him Captain Thunder. Okay, it makes more sense. All right, but I'll leave in that. And then they go to, and then Billy Batman's like, and then Shazam's like, I have an idea. He's in that store. He's like, I'd like to pursue some of your finest fear. I'd like to pursue some of your finest fear, please. And that chick was like, over there. And he's like, thank you. And his friend's like, and then you got two bank robbers, two guys in ski masks, like trying to rob the store. And he's like, and Billy and Shazam's brother's like, yo, oh wait, show me. Why use guns? But we can sell this like Ben. Something like that. And then one of the person and one of the robbers tries to shoot him, and he just punches up, just punches it, and then the other dude's like, he's like, you, and his brother's like, you have bullet immunity, you have bullet immunity, bulletproof. Shoot him again. He's like, and he just gets the gun. And he's like, yeah, shoot me again. Like, shoot me again. Like, shoot me again. Go crazy, go nuts. And they're all like, and his brother's like, wait. We don't know if you're bulletproof or your friend. We don't know if you're bulletproof or the suit's bulletproof. And then they shoot, and he's like, shoot him in the face. Yeah, shoot me in the foot. Wait, what? And they're like, wait, what? It's like, bruh, they literally shooting him in the face. He's like, distraught. So he's like, that kind of tickles. They're all laughing. It's like, you're dead. Oh my god. He's like, hey, sorry about your window, but you're looking at getting robbed. Gives him the beer, and they were like, that tastes like actual vomit. It goes back and says this thing, like, gets a whole bunch of snacks and soda. It's like, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero. But against these two chicks, or one chick, I think. And his name is Captain Sparklefingers. But no, that's not my name. But later on, they try to sneak out of school, or they do sneak out of school by fooling this dumbass security guard. When he just transforms into Shazam. He just uses his suit like, hello, son. Yeah, just transform my son out of here. Don't worry. Come on, son, let's go. And then my other son, who was just over there. Bro, I just want to point this out. I just noticed the kid who's playing Shazam, he has brown hair, and Zachary Levi, he has black hair. I just wanted to point that out, so that's kind of confusing for me a little bit, but still, bro. Later on, takes him and his friend to a warehouse to test his powers. Obviously, and he's doing this dumb flossing dance, like but like in the trailers, like, bruh. I thought they edited that out, but nah, they said let's keep it. And then they test him out like, super strength. And then they put him in a box. They put Shazam in a box, and he's like, and his brother lights it on fire, and then he just gets out of it. It's like, I'm sorry. Oh my god, that was so hilarious, bro. It's like, and they try to do the flight thing again, and he's like, oh my god, yo, this movie was so fucking hilarious. But let's go back to Dr. Savannah, right? Like you said, his brother and his dad were dicks to him as a child. So he goes into the company, he's like, Dad, brother, it's been a long time, huh? And he's like, look, don't make it scene. Brother, shut the fuck up. And, well, he didn't say that precisely. He just threw him like out the window. And then later on, he just lets out the 7 deadly sins out of him. And he just slaughters his father's entire office. And he's like, Dad, you say all this gives you power? This is power. You didn't believe me for years, and now look who you are. And then he has greed, one of the 7 deadly sins, kill his dad. It's like, bruh, I'm done. This dude's a fucking villain. And then, and also, I just want to point this out. When Shazam and his brother went back into the foster home, he's like, oh, it's just Billy. He just has I forgot what it's called, but still, like, he's just sick. That's all. But then he's like, yeah. He says good night, and then Shazam says good night in his grown ass voice, and he's like, what's that? And they go in their little sister's room, and she's like, Victor? And then he just grabs her mouth like, look, it's me, it's Billy, okay? Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know, like some wizard made us talk with a wizard, make it always confusing as enough. And then, okay, yeah, this wizard There's some old dude takes me to some kind of temple and made me say Shazam, transforms back, and it blew out the circus for that Christmas tree and shit. It's like, bruh, that was so fucking hilarious. And she's like, is she gonna keep it secret? Moderate. Not really. Oh god. It's like, bruh, this movie was so hilarious. And it's like, bruh, later in the film, he's like, bruh, I don't need to do this. I really don't need to do this. I'm a grown man now, okay? I'm just gonna keep looking for his mother and shit. And then later on, because one of his friends told one of the bullies, like, look, that dude in the suit you see on the news, he's gonna be in here later on lunch. Later on lunch, he doesn't make it. So it's like, that ain't good. And then later on, you got Shazam and like around the Rocky Steps, I say, performing for people. He's like, and it's like, hey, and then he's trying to like, and brother's like, hey, how's it going? He kicks the freaking can, like, yo, what you? And Shazam's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to perform here. And it's like, hey, yeah, you bailed on me. Oh, during lunch, do you know what a suitcase wedgie is? Oh god. And then he's like, but so what? But so what? I'm sorry, okay? But I'm just busy right now, okay? And then he just use him like that gang, just onto a bus. And the bus was about to crash down, and then he makes it like, and people are just falling off the bus, like to the bottom front of the bus, like, ooh, that got hurt. He's like, hey, this. He does one of the most stupidest things ever, and he sees a mattress, right? He drags it in front of the bus, and he's like, "Yo, like, what are you doing? Like, seriously?" And the bus is about to crash, and then like, he catches it, and the straps are like, and he's like, "Dude, did you see that? Yeah, you electrocuted this bus. I needed to kill all these people, and then I caught it." Oh god. That was so hilarious, bro. That was just so hilarious. And then later on, Dr. Savannah's like, champion, do I know you? Do you want an autograph or something? He's like Dr. Savannah, and Savannah's like, give me your power or die. Oh, so you're like a bad guy, right? Well, before you get humiliated, you might as well know I'm invisible. So I'm kind of invincible. So you might want to knocks him out on the car, and he's literally bleeding out of his nose. And he's like, weapons of man have no effect on our kind. This shoots his two police guards, like, but, and then Shazam low blows him like, you did not see that coming, did you, huh? Did you, buddy? And bam, and then they get into it, and then Savannah grabs him by the throat and takes him into the air. All right, I give up. And then he gets loose, and he's like, it was weird. I thought that looked weird from the commercial. I thought he was actually flying in the commercial, in the trailer, but nah, he was just falling. He's like, Super, what is it? Just falling, and then he's about to hit the ground. But nah, he's levitating like, what? I can fly. And gets hit by a car, and then Still's like, I can fly. Savannah's still fighting him, but it was so funny. And I liked how Savannah punched him like from Man of Steel, like, but that was so hilarious, man. This movie was so fucking good. And later on, you got the fight in the mall, and he's like, Victor, I need your help. And he's like, in the mall, right? Shazam crashes into some dressing room. He's like, I'm gonna stay here for a moment. And then Savannah's like, nope. But that shit was so fucking good. And then you got that scene from the toy store. He was like saying, and Shazam was like saying, shit. He's like, shit, fuck. It's like, shit, fuck. Just grabs that. You got a whole bunch of Justice League toys out there. You got Cyborg, you got Batman, you got Wonder Woman, you got Superman, you got everyone. And he's like, he grabs a Batman figure, and he's like, guys are like, of course the Batman figure say, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Damn Batman. He just said, damn Batman. Damn Batman. Bruh. So fucking hilarious. But he was able to escape quick as possible. He's like, Shazam! Transforms back into Billy Batson and then goes back. And then and then Savannah sees his brother next talking to Shazam, and he sees him. He's like, super villain, and then takes him back home. And it's like, but it's so hilarious. And Billy makes it back home. Then his foster parents is like, we need to talk. And then his foster parents are foster kids are listening to the phone or listening to it is like, but first of all, you bring our son into this. Okay, well, you bring Victor into this shit. Alright? Like, bro, seriously, you need to calm down. And then the rest of his family is like, you're him. You're here. Because later on, the big sister already knew. The big sister met Shazam when Shazam saved her from a freeing truck because she was crying that she got in there and everything. But later on, they all figure out that Billy Batson is Shazam, and later on it's like, and they all find out where his mother is, and he's like, okay, I gotta go. Wait, Billy, don't go. And then he finds his mother, right? Oh no, wait, hold up. Dr. Susanna brings Victor back to his home, brings back to the foster home. He's like, very nice place. And he's like, now who am I kidding? What a shithole. I'm fucking done. And then Billy finds his mom. Billy finally finds his mom after all those years, like 11 years, I think, yeah. And then his mother says, it wasn't your fault. I knew you. I saw you go. I saw you with the police. She said the reason why she let him with the police because she was 17 at the time. His dad didn't want to be a part of their lives. He was in jail, and then later on, she just says, "Look, you will have a better life with them than with me." And it's like, bruh, if only she knew he would spend the next 11 years trying to look for her. And then he gets a call from Victor. It's like, look, Victor, I'm sorry. And Billy, Dr. Son's like, super. And then Billy, and this is probably one of the best scenes in the fucking movie. He's like, I know what I gotta do. He just goes on the rooftop and he's like, Shazam! But that was such a nice scene. And the rest of the kids is just waiting. And then Billy just get out and let them go. And then just Dr. Savannah reveals the door to the lair and everything. And the rest of his family is like, don't do this. I have to, okay? Goes in the lair, and then Savannah's like, okay, yeah, this is where it is. Gets in the staff, finds the staff, and he's like, put your hand on the staff, and say your name. And he's like, and one of his family members was like, threw one of the replica batarangs at him, and you can see the cut on him because without the 7 deadly sins in him, he's just an ordinary man, so he can actually feel pain. So on the film, they were able to escape, but the door was missing, so they had to go find somewhere else. They found all these other doors, and then they were able to get. And he's like, well, no, they weren't able to get out of there, but still, Billy was like, I got an idea. I'm gonna think real hard, find out to get out of here. And because later on, I forgot to mention this. Later on, because in the past, when he was growing up, so they were in a strip club. So it's like, oh fuck. And the funny is, it's like we need more money. But why? They were really tempting. And when they transported that into the freaking strip club. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the big sister was covering the little sister's eyes, like, why are you covering my eyes? And she's like, you're like, because you're not old enough. Older. And she's like, really? This is the first place you think of? Look, we were curious. I like how the other brother was like, the Hispanic brother was like, this is not my thing. I just want to point that out. Just because he wasn't interested in this doesn't mean he was gay. Okay, it was just basically saying he wasn't comfortable. Okay, because look, there's gonna be a lot of 14-year-olds who aren't comfortable with that kind of shit. Okay, let's just point that out. Okay, like come on, like they're still like what kids. Okay, like so it's like they're not comfortable. You won't be comfortable until that like you're 18 or something. And then they go to a carnival and shit, and that's where the action really begins. This is where the action really begins. All right, and Savannah's like, champion, where are you? Now you call yourself supposed to be a hero of courage, but here you lie here you hide like a coward in these innocents of people who are about to die. And everyone's like, I was gonna say this, the Santa Claus part. Holy shit, we're gonna die! Hey. Oh my god, this was so fucking funny. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. And you got a whole bunch of people fighting, and Ben Billy's like, no, I gotta do this. And then he just says, Shazam! Ready to fight and shit. Ready to fight, like, Savannah, this ends now. And then they get to the fighting. And then you get the seven deadly sins out there, of course. And when his family tries to intervene, try to help him distract the seven deadly sins, because they know without the seven deadly sins, the Dr. Savannah is just an ordinary man. And then later on, the sinners grab every last one of them, grab every last one of the siblings, and then they're like, and then Savannah's like, I stop if I were you, unless you want them to die. And then Shazam's like, all right. Yeah, put on one knee, grabs the staff, and he's like, but this time he remembers, like, he knows what the wizard Shazam says, say my name so my powers may flow through you. And then he grabs the staff, and gets him out of the way, and he's like, and he tells the rest of the siblings, grab the staff, and he's like, and I was like, oh wait, really? I heard rumors, but I didn't think it was gonna happen. And then bam, he says, they all grab the staff, and he's like, say my name so you can get these powers. And they all like, Billy, no, the other one. Oh, Shazam! And AK, you got the Shazam family, aka the Marvel family. They all get their powers. Honestly, the only one I noticed, the only one who I knew was Megan Good. That was the only one I know, because she was playing that little black girl as her grown self. Like that, they were so good. And then his favorite dude was like, dude, look at these guns. Bruh, this was so hilarious. And they all got their power. They all got the powers, bro. They all got the powers. That one Asian one, the one in the gray suit, kind of looked kind of skinny in the neck, but still looked good. The rest is really look good too. And then they all fight the seven deadly sins, while Shazam fights the Savannah. All right. Well, Savannah. Okay, I keep saying Savannah. No, Savannah. My bad. But yeah, man, they fighting. I just like how the look. He's the funniest part. One of the funniest parts was like when Savannah was trying to say, "I am going to kill you," and Shazam's like, "Wait, what? Are you trying to make some kind of super villain speech? Because all I hear is blah 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 blah." Once I feast on your heart, every got stripped, and then. And you got this one kid playing with a Batman and Superman figurine. He's like, I'm fucking done. He just drops his action figure. It's like, yo. And this fight continues and continues on, and then later on he realizes that you have greed. I know that's the seven deadly sins. He knew that was seven deadly sins. He's like, you have greed, gluttony, sloth, Lust, who he said he thought who I was expecting to be a lot hotter, to be honest with you, and I was like, bruh. And then, but where's the other one? I forgot what sin it was, but there was one sin that was left in his eye, Savannah's eye. He was like, "Come out and fight me, you piece of shit." And then he comes out of Savannah's eye. He's like, because that was his Savannah needed him to be like invincible and shit. It's no. And he grabs on, and Savannah just grabs onto something on the building side, and then Shazam's like, "Gotcha," and Shazam's like, "Shazam!" And then the old sin is gone, and then he says Shazam again, and he says Savannah, and then he goes. And then he goes, and the rest of the Shazam family is saving his shit, is saving the rest of the people in the carnival. I like how Megan Good's character is like, "Yeah, my name is this, and I've been really good this year, but I'm so fucking done." I'll also explain what the Santa did at the end. But yeah, so then realizes that the source of all the powers of these guys is like through his eye. He grabs and takes out the eye of source, and then all the rest of the sins are in the ball. And then he does something so hilarious that he's like, "Wait, what? I can have everything I ever desired?" And the rest of his family's like, "Billy, don't die." Gotcha. You all fall for it. Bruh, I was so done. And then they put the eye back into the cave, and he's like, "Bruh," and Victor is like, "Hey guys, do you know what this is? A lair. Yeah, we have our own freaking lair." I just want to mention this. There's 6 of them, right? There's like 6 of them, alright? There's 6 of them, and there's like 7 seats. I think we all know who that one seat left is supposed to belong to. Black Adam. Alright? So, mention that. Just wanted to mention that. But still, bro. On the news, you got these guys on the news people explain what they did, they were able to say today, and then Santa Claus grabs that reporter's mic. He's like, "Holy shit, man, this shit was fucking insane. Okay, I can't believe this shit actually happened just after this thing. Shit. I haven't seen something that fucking hilarious since that lady in Justice League explained about what happened to her husband. He's like, come over to my place, and I'll pull a fucking out of your fucking place." Oh my god. Like, that was so fucking hilarious, bro. And then, bruh. And then they all have dinner together later on. And then later on in school, Victor and the rest of his siblings are like, "What are you guys doing here? You all have different lunch periods." And it's like, "Well, we made an arrangement." And then Billy in the Shazam form, he's like, "Hello everyone, kids and everyone. It is me, Shazam. Well, you know who I am, the mysterious superhero in the news lately." And everyone's like, "Hey, you did it. You did it. Yeah." And here's one of the best parts. Shazam was like, "Hope you don't mind, but I was able to bring a friend." And you guessed it, who it was. Superman. And then everyone's like shocked, and then his brother turns around and is like, now, I'm not sure if that was Henry Cavill as Superman. Now, I've heard some rumors. Because here's the thing. I've seen him on the set of the Shazam. I've seen a picture of him in the Superman costume in the Shazam set with his manager. And his manager even stated, "Who is this mysterious person in the suit?" And then later on, it's like, later on, I just know there's either this, either he couldn't do it because of his scheduling with the Witcher or Mission Impossible, or they just didn't have enough money in the budget. Because I heard that his team wanted more money, so they couldn't afford it. So they said, okay, we're just gonna cut his face out. But I like the suit though. I liked his suit. Look, it's different. It's different from the past ones, but I did like how shiny it was. It was like, but it was so fucking hilarious. This movie was so fucking good. And then the post credit, and one of the post credit scenes, right? Um, it had Dr. Savannah in a jail cell, just writing the three symbols he keeps seeing all the time. And then you got this caterpillar, this talking caterpillar, who was Mastermind. Like, bruh, Mastermind, shit, bruh. You puny humans, thinking that you can only find the source of magic through wizards and that. Oh, but there are other ways to find magic. And then we found it out like that. Movie ends. And but also the end credits scene was just him talking to a fish. It was just like talking to the goldfish. He's like, "Oh wait, I can't talk because I don't have that power. What can you even do with talking to fish?" It's like, and then his brother's like, "I don't know. Probably you could command billions in the ocean." Oh yeah, right. Good point. And then later on, and you got all these credit scenes. Like you also seeing the credits, Dwayne Johnson's name. So it's like we already know he's gonna be in the Shazam movies in the future because he still has his Black Adam movie. But still, bro, this movie is gonna. This movie was so fucking good. You got him in pictures with him and the Shazam family with the rest of the Justice League members like Flash. Yeah, even imagine Wonder Woman as his prom date. Like, bruh, this movie flat out was so fucking good, bro. 10 times better than Captain Marvel. Just want to point that out. But still, bro. Hold up. Never mind. Just want to point that out. If you have not seen Shazam, go check out Shazam. This movie was so fucking hilarious, bro. I cannot wait. I heard that David Spielberg's like, okay, since this movie's successful, we gotta start production soon for the next Shazam movie because these kid actors are gonna grow up fast. Let's keep it the fuck real. We all know how kid actors are. They're gonna grow up really fast. Okay, like we seen that shit in sitcoms and shit. They grow up fast. So he's like, okay, so we gotta hurry this up. We gotta not worry about the grown adults, but we gotta worry about the children. So they're gonna grow up soon. So yeah, man, it's gonna be so fucking hilarious, bro. All right, and I just want to know we're gonna see. I just know Shazam's gonna be in the Justice League. Okay, after that guy with Superman, he's gonna be in the Justice League soon. It's blatantly obvious. All right, but still, bro, this movie was flying out to me 9 out of 10. This movie was so fucking good. Okay, if you have not seen it, go see it right now. I highly advise it, bro. But yeah, man. Now we just have to wait for. Now I just have to wait for Avengers Endgame. I also have my ticket for that movie as well. But yeah, man. Until next time, your boy E.N.C. out.